Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth Humbugs at the Met. We're almost at the end here. And I decided to do kind of a simple layout, but it's pretty and I like it. So does it always have to be layers and layers and minutes and layers and layers and minutes long? Yes, I know that's Renoir. It's not going to show. It's underneath coloring. So I have all these ephemera pieces that I keep finding in nicks and little tiny places and drawers and all kinds of little places. So I'm like, well, I'm going to use them. So I am using those colors that kind of go with the color that were, a Renoir painting. The greens and the yellows and a little bit of blue. And what the color that I don't find, I'm adding to it myself. And the story, a little bit of a story, is Wednesday. The fake was destroyed in pieces. The real masterpiece is back in its perfect spot. So the pieces that we had yesterday were not the real Van Gogh. Woohoo! I think there's only two more little stories that I have left. So we're getting to the end here. I realize there's kind of like holes in the story, but that's okay. That's okay. The story isn't the focus. The story, the pictures are the pretty journaling is the focus here. And I'm adding some more of those pages in and having to take a spine here to keep the pages together underneath paper. And it's working. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. California is badly on fire. Jane Davenport paper pad. I have not used hardly any of this thing. It needs to be used. I'm to the point where I'm using my products. I'm not hoarding them a lot, but they need to be used. So I pulled out that page, and there's two of everything in this tablet. So I'm pulling off just the yellow. I know that the girl does not apply. And putting this down as my complete and utter background, covering up most of the black. There's a tiny fringe of black showing, but that's okay. And I really like this page. It was so simple, so simple. But I really do like this. And I added a little bit of double-sided tape close to the spine to keep that, because the spine, even though it's not that curved, this is super thick cardstock of the black journal itself, and it needs a little help here at the end, staying together, not curling the spine and curling the paper in the inside sides. That looks like a Van Gogh color right there. His wheat stacks, is that what they're called? Haystacks? Anyhow, so I'm just adding a little bit of deli paper that I have painted scraps that are here, and kind of just keeping that all together. And the Renoir, or not the Renoir, the Van Gogh is not exactly the one that's been mentioned as the picture that the Montes saved in the army here in the museum of the bugs, insects. But the humbugs, the hums were the bad guys, the Montes are the good guys. Anyhow, I think at the final flip through, I'll read this story all the way through. And it may not make any sense, but it was still fun. So I'm just adding that little bit of journaling on some more pieces of deli paper, but it all looks beautiful on this yellow from Jane Davenport. Thank you, Jane Davenport. And I've had that tablet for 4 years or so it's about time I used it. And Kirti, I was so happy to see your message this morning. If you're watching this one, bless her heart, she's had lots and lots of internet issues. And I'm going to mute the background of that piece of ephemera just a tad with clear deli paper to kind of back off the sharpness of the colors and blur it a little bit. And to me, it looks a little bit better in real life than it does in pictures. And then I took a couple of these metallic markers and just kind of outlined edges. And I like how it turned out all the way. Yeah. If you can hear my washing machine, ignore it. I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon, just routine stuff. Our vet did send messages out that no pets for routine procedures right now of any kind because they are trying to eliminate the amount of people going through because of the COVID numbers. In fact, yesterday was astronomical. This is just South Carolina only. 5,152 new cases, 86 deaths. Ay, ay, ay. So, thanks for watching. I'll come back tomorrow. There's no COVID at the Met. Thank goodness. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.